10 songs on Xenoblade Chronicles 2 soundtrack. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and today I want to talk about the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 original soundtrack. Now, I just received this all the way from Japan. I ordered this on Playhasia.com because we did not receive this here in the States, but I just had to have this soundtrack. It's a fantastic game, one of my absolute favorite video game series, so absolutely, without a doubt, I had to get this. Again, it came all the way from Playhasia.com, so for items that we can't get here in the States, if it's a limited item or it's just out of stock, I definitely recommend just checking out Playhasia.com because you may be able to get the item that you want, such as this soundtrack. You can get limited edition figurines, anything that we can't get. Definitely consider ordering overseas because if you just have to have it, you gotta have it. And this is a 5-disc soundtrack, over 105 songs, so that is a lot of fantastic music from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, all contained in one soundtrack here. And the artwork, I absolutely love the artwork. It has Pyra and Mithra on the front cover here, and each one of the discs is this awesome golden color with one of the characters on the actual CD in themselves. And then you have this really nice magazine here. It does have some of the characters inside. You have Rex, Pyra, Mithra, Nia, all the great characters, even some of the villains on the inside. And it does give you a list of all the songs on the soundtracks from each one of the CDs in this game. And even more so with the songs that have actual lyrics, not only do you get the Japanese lyrics, but you also get the English subtitles to that song. So that is fantastic. So it's nice to have all this contained into one soundtrack here just for our listening experience. And so today I wanted to talk about my top 10 favorite songs from this game in this soundtrack. And again, this is very subjective. This is my personal top 10, and this top 10, it could change. Tomorrow I might think differently. So the songs that I love might be a little bit different from what you love, but these are my top 10 suggestions that I definitely recommend you check out and enjoy. So here we go. Number 10. So with the Wii U, we had Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now this was a game that was set aside from the rest of the Xenoblade Chronicles series. It had a different feel to it, especially the music. The music on its good times, it was absolutely phenomenal, but then it just had some songs that just didn't really fit well in the Xenoblade Chronicles series. But when the songs did work, well, they sounded so amazing. It kind of had this electronical, futuristic sound to it, so it definitely stands alone on itself. But with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 releasing, well, it had to carry some of that music to play homage to Xenoblade Chronicles X. And Crossing Swords absolutely did a fantastic job transitioning from Xenoblade Chronicles X to number 2. So number 10 is Crossing Swords. Every village that you're visiting has to have very fitting music, and Mor Ardain manages to capture the essence of what that city is like in the music itself. It has that rocky, mountainous feel, very industrialistic, so the essence of Mor Ardain, the city itself, is captured in the song. So when you hear that song, you instantly feel like you're being teleported into that city. So Mor Ardain is number 9. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 managed to add something great with the addition of the blade and driver combo. And there was nothing so great trying to unlock that rare blade. There were so many blades in this game, but that feeling that you got, just that anticipation, hoping that you would get that rare blade, and at times it could be kind of depressing because you're really hoping to get a rare blade and you never did, but the music, that music really teleported you to this new world of unlocking this mysterious creature, and it gave that feeling of ominous. It was very much different from the rest of the game, but it just worked, and it worked well. So Omens of Life is my number 8. RPG has to have fantastic battle music. You want that battle music to feel like you're really fighting on, that you're pressing on, looking forward to the future of that battle, hoping to come out victorious. And it's the music that you're going to continuously be listening throughout the entire game, so you want that battle theme to be fitted. And the battle theme in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was absolutely amazing, and it even brought out fantastic memes. Don't forget me! Think you can take me? So my number 7 is Battle. RPGs being so large to invest your time, they're very time consuming, there's a lot going on with the story, with the battle, they're always extended through the gameplay. You want to be able to feel like you're actually progressing through the game, and you want that music to really give you that drive to fight on, to continue forward, to feel like you're setting out on this great adventure, that adventure to leading you to defeating the enemy, saving the people that are in need, and that music has to be fitting. You need that music to give you that drive, that edge to continue on. And the music in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 absolutely, without a doubt, gives you that feeling of pushing forward, gives you that feeling of excitement, it really gives you that drive to fight to the end. So my number 6 is Still Move Forward. Through every good RPG, you really want to feel like the story is starting to kick in. You want to feel that change of time, that change of battle, really feel like you actually accomplished something, like something big is about to happen. And a good way to portray that change is through the music. And Tantal itself has fantastic music, it's far into the game, and when you reach this point, you really know that the story is about to kick in. Something emotional, something dire is about to happen. The song has a really cathartic feeling going to it. It really feels like you're being warped to a new destination, that this story is really about to be impact and leave an impression on your life. And Tantal captures that essence perfectly. So my number 5 is Tantal. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 was an absolutely fantastic game. It was a giant undertaking for the developers to take on such a huge world that they built with a giant landscape, giant enemies to attack, and you want that music to really feel like you're traveling across this large destination. And Xenoblade Chronicles 1, Glory Plains, if you remember that song, it was absolutely amazing. And with the success of this series, they had to bring the essence of the first game over to the sequel here, and Gormott really captures that essence of the first game. This song I could absolutely listen to for hours. It really fits that open landscape that you're really gonna be committed to for hours of fun gameplay. So my number 4 is Gormott. victorious in the battle. It's when everything becomes serious, and you really want that music to capture that essence. You really want that music to feel like you're in trouble, to feel like you're in need of help, where you have to tune all your concentration into this one battle, because you know you cannot stand to lose here. So will you back down, will you take a knee, or will you stand up and stand strong and become victorious? So my number 3 is You Will Recall Our Names. With an RPG as large as this game, you need that story to be impactful. You need there to be a lot of emotion and build-up. And with the song Tomorrow With You, you can feel that emotion. This song manages to capture everything in this story. It sums it all together. It has everything. It has excitement, it has courage, it has strength, and it has, most importantly, that emotion, that sorrow, that something dire is going to happen, but you know that you can overcome it with the power of yourself, the power of your friendship, and the power of the love that you have for each other. You know that this is the turning point of the game. There's no going back. And Tomorrow With You captures everything and brings it all together. For a song itself to be able to portray everything that this game sums up all in one song is an amazing feat to conquer. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2 absolutely manages to portray that with the Tomorrow With You. So my number 2 is the Tomorrow With You. Mentions. Hands down, my number 1 song. Do you really have to ask? Of course, it's Counterattack. This song captures the essence of the entire Xenoblade Chronicles series. Absolutely, such a phenomenal song. I absolutely love it. It gives you that courage, it gives you that build-up, it has everything impacted into this one song. It has that emotion, it has that sorrow, it has that strength, the courage to press on, all contained in this absolutely amazing song, Counterattack. So Counterattack is my number 1 song. My top 10 Xenoblade Chronicles 2 songs on the original soundtrack. Coming up this week, we have the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 new story mode, Torna, the Golden Country. I'm absolutely looking forward to that. I'm going to be spending hundreds of hours into that new story content. And again, this is just my top 10. This is my personal preference. It might be different from yours, but these are all great songs that I think you should absolutely listen to. So let me know what your favorite songs in this game is. Let me know what other songs from other Xenoblade Chronicles songs are your favorite, or even from other video game series. So thank you for joining us today for another episode of Wormys Playhouse, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter, and we'll see you again for another episode. We'll see you then. Bye!